Thank you very much. I'm Lieutenant General Charles Otema Awany. I joined the army way back during the Revolution War in 1979 when I was a very young boy, teenage age. Reason being was of course, as you know, that Uganda was being liberated from the dictator Idi Amin, and the trauma my parents went through, and how, where I come from Acholi, what happened, killing people anyhow, and more so the responsible people. And in our community, even when we were still school boys, we really know the terror of Idi Amin. I served from 79. Then later I served under the UNILE up to 1985. I joined NRA, which I really enjoyed. Most of my life in the army was in the NRA, UPDF, under the command of our president, who has no boundary. I enjoyed working in the army, NRA, UPDF, no tribalism, care about how much what one can do. I sailed through the rank by that time. From UNLA I was a lieutenant. I became a captain. After captain, I became a major. After major, I became a lieutenant colonel. Lieutenant colonel, I became a colonel. A colonel, I became a brigadier. A brigadier, I became a major general. I'm retiring rank of lieutenant general. And all this came out of hard work, committed, loving my country, and serving under a clear-headed commander-in-chief, which has kept this country peacefully for over 40 years. And that's why you can rise over the ranks, which has not been history of this country. What we used to do when you join the army, your end result, either you die or you go to exile. That thing did not happen in this regime under the leadership of President Museveni. And when I go today, peacefully, and even not only that, allowing me to join, when I served in the previous army, joined another army which have been fighting with, serving very happily. It is something which I appeal to fellow Ugandans, that our president is a God-given for this country. And not only that, the training I've gone through, from the rank of lieutenant, captain, as I've mentioned, I attained all the military training required. And not only me, the UPDF is a highly trained army now, well organized, combat ready. As you all do recall, we have served even up to now in the region. Personally operated in Southern Sudan. I operated in DRC. I operated in Central Republic. Right now, some of my colleagues are still in Somalia and West Africa. Because of the training, the commitment, being ideological, clear army, because we believe in the ideology of our commander-in-chief, of the UPDF Code of Conduct, and even for the ruling party, because we serve the commander-in-chief with the chairman of the NRM, and as you see, the love Ugandans have for him, even we in the forces, we have love for him. And now, for us who are now aging, he has trained the young generations. The person I'm handing over to him is a young boy who once I also commanded him, and he has testified that he's so happy. He never dreamed of that he will take over from me. I'm handing over for him because he's capable. Our Chief of Defense Forces, very, very upright person, very organized. Within a short period, he took over command of UPDF. We have achieved a lot as the army. The welfare is up to date. We have been in Mama Ingia Pole. There's now a program of constructions every financial year. The army are getting new houses. He has finished building the headquarters of the UPDF, or Ministry of Defense. When you are here or in the city, you see a very big flag there. We have a state-of-the-art hospital, which was started, of course, by other his predecessor, but make sure that it is finished in time. And the discipline which he has instilled in the army, I want to tell Ugandans that as we all when we're going, the young one who have taken over the leadership, the command, they're able, because we have been with them, they have seen the way we're doing things, and they're up to task. As we go, we are comfortable that this country is in a safe hand. Thank you.